Everyone tells you GPT-4o is the gold standard, but for actual code-based analysis, it's a bottleneck. If you're still feeding your AI small snippets or relying on RAG to summarize your project, you're introducing bugs you don't even know exist. The small window approach isn't just slow, it's dangerous. Now I don't just follow the hype. I've spent the last month stress testing these models against production-grade repositories. We're talking tens of thousands of lines of legacy code, not hello world tutorials. Today, we're putting GPT-4o head-to-head with Gemini 1.5 Pro. We aren't looking at synthetic benchmarks. We are stress testing that massive 2 million token context window to see if it actually works in the real world. I'll show you exactly where GPT-4o breaks, where Gemini wins, and how to stop treating your AI like a chatbot and start using it as a systems architect. Let's dive into the data. Let's be honest. Your current AI workflow is probably a mess of copy-pasting. You grab a function from one file, paste it. Then you grab a class from another, paste it. You're trying to build a mental map for the AI, piece by piece. But here's the problem. GPT-4o has a ceiling. As your codebase grows, the context window becomes a choke point. The AI starts to forget the logic you fed it 10 prompts ago. This is where the danger starts. It starts hallucinating. It suggests a variable that doesn't exist. Or worse, it writes a fix that breaks a dependency in a file it can't even see. Now you're not just coding, you're babysitting. You spend 20 minutes debugging a hallucination that took 2 seconds to generate. That's not productivity. That's a loop of inefficiency. For a simple script, GPT-4o is fine. But for a professional enterprise codebase, the small window approach isn't just slow. It's a liability. You're trying to fit a skyscraper into a shoebox, and you're wondering why the walls are cracking. Stop chunking your code. Stop feeding your AI 5 different files and praying it remembers the logic from the first one. That small window workflow isn't just tedious. It's dangerous. You're creating blind spots where bugs love to hide. The solution isn't a better prompt. It's a bigger window. Enter Gemini 1.5 Pro. While GPT-4o is fighting for its life with a limited context window, Gemini is operating on a massive 2 million token scale. For a software engineer, this is the difference between reading a summary of a book and having the entire library indexed in your brain. Let's stress test this. I took a legacy code base, thousands of lines of intertwined React components, and a messy Node.js backend. With GPT-4o, I had to use a RAG approach. I'd upload snippets. I'd ask about a specific function. It would give me a great answer for that function, but it would completely miss the side effect happening in a file 3 folders away. That's the context gap. Now look at Gemini 1.5 Pro via Vertex AI. I didn't upload snippets. I uploaded the entire repository. The whole thing. I asked it to find a race condition that only occurs when the auth middleware interacts with the database caching layer. GPT-4o hallucinated a solution based on general patterns. It guessed. Gemini didn't guess. It pinpointed the exact line in the middleware file and the corresponding line in the cache config. Why? Because it doesn't have to retrieve a chunk of data. The entire codebase is active in its working memory. This changes your entire workflow. You stop being a snippet manager and start being an architect. If you integrate this via Cursor AI or Perplexity, you're not just chatting with a bot. You're querying your entire technical debt in real time. For technical project managers, this is the end game for documentation. No more asking devs, where is this defined? Just feed the repo to Gemini, and get the answer in seconds. GPT-4o is a world-class poet and a great generalist. But for deep tissue codebase analysis, it's a bottleneck. Gemini 1.5 Pro is the first AI that actually understands the scale of professional software engineering. So the verdict: GPT-4o is great for snippets, but for a 50,000-line repo, it's a bottleneck. Gemini 1.5 Pro doesn't just read the code. It maps the entire architecture. Zero chunking, zero context loss, just raw systemic analysis. If you want to implement this, start with Google Cloud Vertex AI. That's where you get the full 2 million token power without the consumer-grade limits. For the actual coding workflow, I pair this with Cursor AI. It's the gold standard for AI-native IDEs right now. And for the deep dive research on new libraries, Perplexity AI. All links are in the description. If this changed how you view context windows, hit the like button. Subscribe for more stress tests on the tools actually moving the needle in 2026.